Hi, I'm Olivia Blake. I'm the Member of Parliament for Sheffield Hallam, and I'm really pleased this evening to be joined by Richard Lindsay to discuss moorland burning, which many of you will know. I managed to secure a debate in Parliament about earlier in the month. So many people have been in touch with lots of questions about moorland burning, peatland burning, and the differences and lots of different issues. So tonight we're hopefully going to cover some of those questions. So Richard, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Thanks very much, Olivia. Yes, I'm Richard Lindsay. I'm a member of the University of East London's Sustainability Research Institute. For many years, I was the senior peatland specialist with the Nature Conservancy Council. So I covered all of Britain and its peatlands. Between 1984 and 2000, I was chair of the International Mire Conservation Group, which is the international network of peatland specialists, many of who advise their own governments. I'm currently the senior research advisor for the IUCN UK Peatland Programme, which is the umbrella body which oversees a great deal of peatland conservation work throughout the UK.
Brilliant. I mean, that's great to hear. What a huge amount of experience you have on this. So hopefully we'll get a really good discussion about all these different issues that people have got in touch about. So the first question that I've got for you, Richard, really is about moorland management. So people often describe heather burning as a form of moorland management. So a simple first question is, what is heather burning and why do people do it?
Yeah, it's a simple question. The answer is perhaps somewhat complicated because when we talk about heather burning, it's associated with moorlands. And the point about moorlands is that they're actually a complex system of habitats. They're not just one habitat. They're a mixture of peatland and upland heath and rock outcrops, the sort of thing you get with on Dartmoor, the tors of Dartmoor or the crags of the Lake District. And each of these different habitats has different responses to things and different requirements. The issue really is that the upland heath community, if left to its own devices, will often develop a woodland community rather than a heather community. But because of the way we've managed it, it is maintained in a heather-dominated state. And this is obviously what grouse are eating, the adult grouse. But heather is not really a peatland species. So for the very large expanses of peatland that form this the moorland complex, peatland is really a secondary species. It's more limited to the hummocks within a peatland landscape. And there are many other species that are far more characteristic and dominant of the peatland landscape. So when we burn a moorland, and more specifically when we burn a peatland system, what we're doing is we're artificially shifting the dominance from the true peatland vegetation to something which is actually a heathland rather than a peatland. And when you manage a peatland in the wrong way, so it is no longer an active peatland, then you cause a whole series of problems.